Hi, I'm James. I'm a 12th grader. I do like to create a lot of art. I do a lot of traditional and digital art. I'm more comfortable with digital art because, like, you know, you can do a lot more with it. But I'm also like real good with traditional art. I like to think. I like to create a lot of music. I started making music for like a year now, and the way that began is from like playing guitar and stuff, and I've been doing that for like 2 years now. When it comes to making music, the process can start in a number of ways. Like either I have like a riff that like is stuck in my head and I really want to like get it out of my system, like put it in a song, or maybe I'll like be messing with the digital workstation that I use, like the audio workstation that I use, and like I'll create something that sounds nice and I'll like want to work with it. Or maybe I find like a sample that's really nice and I want to use it in a song, and so I end up using that. Yeah, that's usually how my songs end up like getting created. When it comes to my art, either I have an actual like reason for making the art, or I have an idea of like, you know, wanting to make the art. Usually the reason is for my music. I make a lot of my own art for my music, but I do have a lot of I do make a lot of my own art, like that is not for my music, that I make myself. Sometimes I just like feel the need to draw on them, and then I like have like this idea for a drawing, and then, you know, hey, boom, I put it on paper. I actually don't know if I like got it from anyone, but I do know that like my grandma, she was a very artistic person. She had a lot of paintings. She was actually like, she won awards for her paintings too. She was a really good artist. Her name is Nina McGuire, but she was pretty cool. I did like a lot of her art. She was like kind of happy when she found out that I was doing a lot of my own stuff when it came to art. But yeah, she's probably where I got my whole art thing coming from. The music thing though, that definitely like has to have started with like my dad, because my dad does in fact like play music. He plays the bass. So usually when it comes to my favorite piece of art, my favorite piece often happens to be the most recent thing I created. It's not always like, I feel like it has to be like recency bias or something. But yeah, it feels like I think like all of my art like as of late has been like really good, and I'm like proud of them all. For my favorite song though, one that I have released, I think the two that I've released actually, I like Strings and Scratchin', and I also like Hedgehogs and Chillin'. Another song that I've also liked a lot, that I've really wanted to like, I honestly kind of want to remake the song because I really like it like that much. I think it's called Fear of the Future. I kind of want to remake that one because that riff has been like kind of stuck in my head for a long time too. I feel like I'm a very like creative person because the music and art just happen to be like the two primary things that I do. But like I also want to do a lot more. Like I want to get into acting. I want to get into like game design. Matter of fact, I kind of want to make my own game with with my own art and my own with my own art and music. I also wouldn't mind. I also want to get into like creative writing and stuff like that, even though like, you know, I don't have too much writing to show for it. So I just kind of think I'm like a creative person all around.
So my name is Gabriel Yuru, and like I'm in 12th grade. So I like to create art and stuff, and also like thinking about concept and character. I've been doing traditional art like ever since I was a little kid, but like I started digital art like 5 years ago. I was like drawing like OCs, like original characters, and like fan art like of stuff I like. I like video games, like the video games that like I played, like ever since like I was a little kid. Yeah, I like to draw fan art. The favorite thing I like to draw is like people, also creatures. Like I like drawing creatures and stuff. I haven't like made one yet, but like I plan to like in the future, like when I go to college. Like I want to make my own story, like people would like about like an African story, like a fantasy story, like about Africa and stuff. Yeah, before like I had like easier time to draw, but like usually now like I get tired because of school and stuff. So like it keeps me away from drawing. But like when I get the time to draw, like I feel enjoyment drawing. Yeah, but most of the time I like feel tired from school. Like Sam does art like on YouTube. So basically like I start with an idea and like I try like revise it all the time. Like, make like a thumbnail, like a small thumbnail like about like the art, and then like pick one, and then I continue with the sketch, and then the line art, and then the color, and then the shading, and then like the final detail. Here it takes like 1 or 6 days, or like if I'm really invested, like 2 days or something. Yeah, like a realistic portrait like of a girl. It took me like a day or so. Like I was probably because like it looked realistic, but the proportions like looked right. The digital art.
My name is Marlene and I'm a freshman at YMA. I was like 6 or 7 years old when I started drawing. I was mainly drawing faces, like people, not too much with the body or anything. I just wanted to start off simple. My uncle was, or I think still is, a tattoo artist. He used to draw a lot when he was younger, but it stopped as he aged, so he decided to make a living from it. When I draw a person's face, it's not just about drawing the face. I have to think about what kind of person they would be, because everything is all different. It really has evolved into just faces to the entire body, and then more of like landscape-ish, like backgrounds. I know how to do all of that, and I'd say I got really good at drawing. More I did it, because to me art isn't just something that you're good at, because I would always hear, oh, how are you so good at art? And then I would say, well, you have to practice, and then people would practice and they would see no results, so they would stop trying. But it really is just you have to keep going and not really stop, no matter how good or bad your piece is. Before, I used to do traditional with pencil, and then I kind of transitioned into digital. I mainly stopped because of the storage, like it's a lot, so I went back to paper, and I feel as if I'm better that way. Most definitely in the future, I would try to do more color and more of what I can do now, but as far as I know, what I want to really do with my art, I want to keep it relatively simple, not do too much. And if it gets to career-wise, then yeah, I would do a lot more. Try out different mediums, like you said, painting and pastels, things like that. I really see those artworks. I see those as something really, really cool, really nice to do. I like photography. Photography is something that I only just started doing, but I feel as if it's very important to me, because photography isn't just taking a simple photo. It's like planning out where everything is going to go and taking a good picture.
I'm Rocco. I'm in the Creator Club. I junior here at YMA. I joined because I wanted to see my friends a bit more. We don't really get to hang out after school. At least I don't. So it's nice to be able to interact with them week. I made a stop motion movie. I helped make a few skits. That was pretty fun. We used it was an app that we found. It streamlined the process a lot, so it was a lot easier to figure out. A few weeks. It took a few weeks to do. It was It was definitely a very tedious process, but at the end of it, it was kind of cool to see it all come together. Not in the club necessarily, but I want to continue in my passion for making video games. I play them a lot, and I've always had a knack for creating them. I want to try to turn into an actual career, but I've created a few smaller ones. If anything, I want to make it like a platformer, mainly a Unity. It took me definitely a few months to make it. A few weeks, others a couple months. It depends on how I know how to code, and I'm self-taught. I do take lessons, but for the most part, I am a bit self-taught. Other than that, make some more art, and just try to make people stay a bit brighter.
Hello, my name is Savannah Mejia, and I am a junior here at Yonkers Montessori Academy. And I'm here attending the Creators Club after school, which I greatly enjoy because I consider myself a creator since I'm an artist and a musician. And I really enjoy just having fun with my friends and making stuff and drawing and just letting my creative side take over. And it's just a really fun experience, and I'd recommend it to anyone just to bond with friends or just have fun with arts and crafts and stuff. Well, I typically like to just experiment with different art styles, but I generally do it's kind of hard to describe my art style, but almost like semi-realistic or just in between anime kind of style and semi-realistic. And I like to just post my art on social media and get a lot of traction so I can start opening commissions and benefiting from it. And I also want to contribute my art to the school by hopefully participating in doing the board that's in cafeteria B. So I can just kind of work with collaborate with my other artistic friends and be able to make something or a mural that's going to be around the school for hopefully decades to come. Well, typically when I make casual art, I always freehand everything I do. I don't typically sketch out things. I just go straight for it. I usually have an image of what it is that I'm going to create inside my mind before I do it. And that's part of making the process so fun because I just draw really fast and it's really fun. And I typically just post my art on Instagram and kind of use that as a log or a digital portfolio with my traditional and digital art, just to document my improvement and also show my art to other people who ask for it or ask to see what art I do. I actually started around the age of 8, and I remember it was specifically June 2018, and I started learning with a computer mouse, playing on a game called Free Draw 2 on Roblox, and I actually used that to just draw. And it was a really good experience for me because when you draw in that game, you can see other people's drawings. So it was really inspirational to see other people using the same exact kind of drawing material. You just have a pencil and eraser, and just being able to create the same things that you might not be capable of creating right now, but could hopefully make someday. So that was really helped get me going. And it really motivated me to just be the best kind of artist I could be. And I ended up using that for 4 years until in 2022 I switched to just using iPad primarily. And I still kind of switch between computer mouse and iPad today, but it's been a really fun process. And I still use the game sometimes. I just draw better on there for some reason. My older cousin, Cynthia, she's about 29 right now. She's also a fellow artist, and she actually has more experience in painting and stuff like that. She also draws in sort of an anime style, and she has her own original characters. And she's also a really artistic person as well. And she graduated from college with a graphics art design. But yeah, she's the only other artist I can think of. And 2 other of my cousins also draw, but yeah. So I typically I play music. I play piano. I love to just play. I love various composers. I listen to vast majority of music. You can name any genre, I probably listen to it. I'm a very big liker of classical music and metal or rock or pop, jazz, acid jazz. I could just keep going naming genres, and it's just I'm really passionate about it, especially piano, because I've always thought of piano to be something I just want to be able to play pieces that not everyone knows about, that are just so beautiful, that are like just hidden behind just being underrated. Like pieces that people wouldn't even imagine, like other people could just bring to life, or just like the memories, how nostalgic it can make you feel. It's just like the abilities are just like limitless when it comes to music or making music, and how music can make someone feel. So it's a really powerful thing, and I'm really grateful to have it in my life. And at the moment, I play piano, saxophone. I'm learning guitar, and I think I'm missing one instrument, but I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. But generally, my main interests are piano or rather music and drawing, because those are my two passions. And honestly, I would like to do something related to that in college, but with the AI crisis, it's a little bit risky. But it's just one of my passions of mine. I actually wanted to volunteer at one of my churches to maybe learn how to play the organ so that's another instrument I was missing, because I really want to learn how to play like maybe some organ for my my church, because it's kind of like a dying instrument. It's really rare to find organs nowadays. And I have experience on the piano, so I'm gonna see if that works out. But I think that's pretty much it. Creativity is beautiful.